Welcome on in, guys. Happy Friday. You got a job, Oppa. Congrats. Yes, Doodle, Pogface. Speaking of Pogface. Ooh, speaking of Pogface, what's up? Also, hello, Koro. Hello, Oppa. Welcome on into my streamy weemy. My pog face, yes, I do have a pog face on right now. I have the frange face. I wanted to do it. You know, it's been a bit. My cats are napping in the room with me, and I can tell that I'm annoying Faroon right now by speaking so loudly, because I normally do not speak like this when I'm alone in the room with her. She's like, why the fuck are you being so loud? Thank you for the head pat, and thank you guys. I'm glad that you could catch the stream, especially since it's not at the usual time. If I didn't do it now, it would not be happening this week, because I've just been really busy this week. I've been really busy in general, and also I feel like I've kind of fallen off of streaming a little bit. Like I have less motivation to do it. Like just different priorities and everything, but it's still nice to stream every so often and hang out with you guys. That's really what makes it for me. It's not really, I'm not really doing it for the numbers, and, well, before I used to be doing it more for the numbers, also hanging out with you guys, but now it's mostly just having a chance to hang out with you guys. But yeah, how have you guys been doing? What do you work as now, Oppa? What do you work as? I saw you got you got job interviews. You're studying hard, I hope? Yes, I've been studying really hard this week. And I had 3 interviews this week, actually. A third one popped up for yesterday. Last minute, so instead of 2 interviews, I had 3. So 2 of them were yesterday, and by the end of yesterday, I was so dead. I had a lot of other meetings as well. They weren't interviews, but just like things that I needed to participate in, albeit they were like virtual Zoom meetings and stuff, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, so yesterday it was like 2 interviews for coding jobs, and then on Wednesday I had an interview for a local grocery store. I ended up not getting that job though. I just found out last night that I wasn't accepted for that job, but hopefully the 2 yesterday go better. Alright, so let's get started with the grind. I have not logged in since the new day started in-game yesterday. Nothing crazy, just customer service cashiering? Well, still congrats! I mean, like, in this economy, it's kind of hard getting a job anywhere, honestly. Unless you do something, like, very specific. Like, the thing that I was interviewing for on Wednesday was for, like, a dishwasher job. And I can think of, some reasons why I wasn't accepted for the job interview, or for the job position, but it still hurts to be rejected, you know? But hopefully the ones, yesterday are better, because it's actually in something that I have expertise in. One of them's actually at Draken's company, so I have a really good feeling on that one. Nepotism. Okay, we're just going through and doing our daily missions right now. Thank you for the head pat. But yeah, like, even if it's nothing crazy, Oppa, the job that you got, you know, you're still making money, and that definitely helps. You still did a good job, Doodle. Yeah, I try not to take it too personally, because honestly, like, oh, maybe there was a person who was just a lot more fitting for the job, who had better availability. I did tell them that I was still... They asked me a pointed question about it, so I kind of had to answer it. Normally I don't mention it, but I did mention that I was still looking for coding jobs. like actively, so they probably saw that and they're like, oh, this person isn't gonna stay long if they're still looking for coding jobs. Like, if they get a coding job, they're gonna leave this grocery store job, so they're probably like, oh yeah, maybe let's not hire them. But yeah, other than that, things have been going, well. The babies are still happy and healthy. I post pictures of them every so often. I've just been trying to, like, save money and stuff. Try not to buy too many things. Try to save money on food and stuff. Although, I do try new things. Like today, did you guys know that Spam, they make like different weird flavors of Spam? I don't know if you guys eat Spam, but I really like Spam because it's very salty. Although I try not to eat too much. They make like this gochujang I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but they make this like gochujang flavor Spam, which is like this Korean sauce or whatever. And I made that today, and it tastes really good. Like, wow, this is like some fancy Spam. You know, Spam is really popular in the Asian community. Do you only think I have Spam in France? Wait, do you have Spam in France? I don't know, like, honestly, like, what? There's no Mountain Dew in France, right? Because it's just, there's bad stuff in it. Right? So I imagine if you don't have Mountain Dew in France, you probably don't have Spam because it's kind of gross what it's made of. I still like it though, but it's hellish. Okay, you don't have it. That makes sense. I really like Spam though. I love the shit that's bad for me. But yeah, they have like this gochujang flavor, which is this like Korean sauce or whatever. And it tastes really good. I had it today with some rice for brekkie. Hey Raibuka, welcome on in. How you doing? But yeah, like honestly, like good on Europe for not having I feel like Europe is just a lot better in terms of policy and like laws to regulate various things that are unhealthy for you, and also like privacy laws and stuff. Like I feel like America is just like a slave to corporations and just lets whatever it just allows whatever because of just lobbyists and shit. They're like, hey, this is cheaper to do, so let's just like poison our population. I just finished, but Spam is cost effective. It is cost effective. It's cheap. I just finished a run where I got a 3-star wit, 5-star speed, 5-star. Whoa, those are good. Yeah, those are good sparks. Lucky for you, whenever I see a 3-star on a stat spark, I'm just like, holy shit. Europe better with privacy laws. Checks the date. Wait, is that not the case anymore? At least in versus America, like the US, we're pretty bad about it. We're really bad. They're trying to ban red dye. Is there something bad about red dye? I know that California has a lot of like carcinogen related like health restrictions, but everywhere else in the country it's like, yeah, no. Mountain Dew and soda things like Dr. Pepper can exist, but are just more rare here. But Spam is too American. Yeah, Spam. I think, wait, what is Spam made of? I think Spam is made in a similar way as like hot dogs, where it's just like a bunch of leftover meats that aren't included in any other products. Wait, what is Spam made of? No, I don't. I hate this fucking AI overview on Google. I want to look at the Wikipedia article. It's processed canned pork and ham. Spam's main ingredients are pork shoulder and ham with salt, water, modified potato starch as a binder, sugar, sodium nitrite as a preservative. Okay, so it's not that gross, actually. Something. Oh, some dye can be toxic? That's what I thought. Something cancer? Okay. So red dye can be a carcinogen. Spam is just a Zerg kind of meat? What's Zerg? Today is when UK put a system on nearly all websites so you can't watch porn, go on 18+ Discord servers, use DMs on Blue Sky. What? And things like that unless you submit a video, selfie, photo of your ID or give them your credit card details. Hey, America's way ahead of you. Well, in terms of not watching porn, in terms of the porn thing, we got that, the Pornhub ban, where you have to, like, submit your ID in order to watch porn on Pornhub. I mean, like, there's other... on the main porn websites. Like, the offshoot porn websites and those, like, hosted in Europe outside of the UK, you can still access that. But, yeah, that's why I don't go on Pornhub anymore. I don't want these companies to have my ID. I don't think it's a... I don't know if it's a US-wide thing or if it's just in various states, but... UK is becoming more and more hellish. Yeah, when I say Europe, I mean the European Union. I should probably say EU from now on. In September, California banned red number... Also, hey, Bebop, welcome on in! California banned red number 40 from foods and drinks sold in public schools. Citing these concerns, another study found a potential link between red dye number 40 and accelerated immune system tumor growth in mice. Benzene. Okay, so it's number 40 specifically. That's bad. I feel like I'm just gonna, like... There's so many carcinogens in the things that we interact with and consume. A curfew on the internet? What the fuck? Y'all, remember when the internet was just, like, a small place where you could just post, like, funny shit? Before it was, like, hyper-regulated? I guess we just gotta, like... I don't know. With the way that things are going, I just feel like it's... I should just go back to, like, calling people. Just, like, phone calls and text messages. Maybe, like, telegrams, too. What are they? Wait, is it telegrams or telegraphs? Zerg is the aliens from StarCraft. Oh, Zergs. Zergs are the lovely little creatures that each and everyone wants to adopt when they see them behind the shop window. They're like Labubu's. Oh, don't get me. I've generally been ignoring the whole Labubu thing. They look kind of creepy. Like, they're kind of cute, but kind of creepy. And also, the fact that everyone's obsessed with them just makes me go, like... Why? They once used the same blue dye that's used in M&Ms to help repair spinal issues in rats, but temporarily turned them blue rats? Hey, I want to turn blue too. Wait, by temporarily, like how long are we talking? Like a day? An hour? Yeah, before we had Flash games, like I'm not the type of person to like fall into the trap of nostalgia, you know, like things were so much better back then. But I feel like with the internet, that's kind of the case. Like, I feel like... What is it? I feel like the internet was a more... just a place to have fun, you know? before it got overtaken by algorithms and just engagement metrics, you know, where you could just be silly and say shit and actually be anonymous. I've been loving the Labubu hate, and in the end, it made me appreciate the Labubu's existence. So through the Labubu hate, you started appreciating the Labubu. Oh shit. Let me wake the bot back up. 1 second. I think the bot has been asleep since I haven't been streaming as much. Let me see, is this... I think it's Streamlabs. I have to, like, log in. I think I have to re-authenticate. Okay, chat bot. Oh, shit. Oh, no, this is chat box. Where's Cloudbot? Oh, did they get rid of Cloudbot? Oh, no, here it is. If so, I would have been so mad because then we would have lost all of our quotes. Okay, let me... I think I restarted it. Okay, there it is. Okay, you can retry adding that quote, Opalite. I just couldn't find the section for Cloudbot initially. Thank you, Opa! Just the same as the game Claire Obscure. Through the hate, I appreciated it. Yeah, I really hope they didn't take Cloudbot out behind the shed. Yeah, that is a good thing. Like, it just made me think about how... Especially, y'all... Did y'all hear about the itch.io thing? The itch.io thing in terms of, NSFW games? It makes me remember how fragile things on the internet are. It's not permanent. Things are lost so easily. So yeah, I'll make a note to back up the quotes. Because I do not want to lose that. Sadly, MasterCard and Visa are way too in control of things. Yeah, that's... So, like, people were talking about that one, group. They're saying, oh, this one, what, Shout Loud or something like that? Shout Out Loud was the one who pressured MasterCard and Visa to do this. I feel like that's just an excuse. I feel like Visa and MasterCard were just gonna do this anyway, but it's just like a convenient excuse to like blame this one group or whatever. Like, in reality, even if they got pressured, it's still the company that makes this decision. Like, even if it was that group's fault, it's still on the company for giving into that pressure and just like, you know, caving in. I feel. Kind of like all the other things that are happening in the US. Like, various institutions are caving in, but it doesn't mean it's just like the person who pressured them's fault. It's the fault of the institution too, or like the company. With the US and even Europe becoming more and more prude, they want to prepare the field. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, yeah, it's just sad to see because a lot of people are like, okay, yeah, so now there won't be like loli or like Shota stuff, you know, all the stuff that... Even if the stuff that isn't good to have on the internet is gone, it doesn't mean that they can't target other things like LGBTQ content because they say it's not appropriate for school or not appropriate for children or whatever. Because they use that excuse a lot for like LGBTQ content. You know, like, oh, gay people shouldn't be around children because being gay is like inappropriate. I don't know. Yeah, so I feel like it's just gonna be like it's like a control thing, you know. I hope that there are efforts made to roll this back. But we'll see. Like, if there are any movements or campaigns to help roll this back, I definitely want to be involved in it. But we'll see. Yeah, like, stop being gay in front of my children. That's inappropriate. It just kind of plays into that rhetoric. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, do not be gay in front of my child. They'll learn that's okay to be yourself. Also, it's like the excuse that people make, especially in terms of like gender stuff. They're like, oh, they won't understand. But honestly, I feel like children are a lot more understanding of this kind of shit than adults, because they're more open-minded. Like, this happened when I came out as trans to my older sister's family, because she has a husband and two sons. They're my nephews. And when I was like, okay, like, can you call me uncle? Like, can you have them call me uncle? Since, you know, I'm like fully out, I present as a man and everything. And they're like, oh, we don't want to like tell them yet. They're like 8 years old, around there. It's like, oh, we don't want to like tell them yet because they won't understand. And I'm just like, well, it's better to tell them now and have them know me as their uncle from an early age than waiting until they're like 12 or 13. They've known me as an aunt for like all their life, and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, call me uncle, even though nothing has changed about me because I already transitioned. Yeah, like what about it won't they understand? I'm like, and when I said that to them, they're like, okay, whatever. So I went up to my nephews and I was like, hey, call me uncle. Just call me Uncle Blank, my name. And then my two nephews were like, they were playing on their Switch, they were playing Pokemon, they're like, okay, yeah, sure, Uncle Doodle. And then now they call me Uncle. And it's just like so easy. Like, I don't know what the fuck their parents were thinking when they're like, oh, they won't understand. I guess it's like, oh, how do you explain the whole gender thing? But I think kids like are just like, oh, you're a guy now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, people act like children have a literal rock for a brain until they're magically 18 or something. Yeah, like they're super understanding, and they're like a lot smarter than people think they are. They can be very open-minded if stupid parents don't stop them from being open. Yeah, and I think it's like, oh, they want to protect their kids from like learning about bad things. I'm not sure how this thing is bad, but yeah, it's like, I'm Uncle Franch now. It's just a fucking status, yeah. Also, thank you for the wellness pack, Cries. Welcome on in. All right, let me drink some water, and I'm sitting up straight. Stretch. Yeah, imagine saying, I do not understand. The president is now the prime minister. I do not understand. That's too sudden. That's too sudden. It's just like a change, and you have to accept it, and they're a lot more accepting than you think. Yeah, Uncle Doodle. Yeah, and also, yeah, you don't have to explain the whole thing. You can just tell them the important parts, and usually they like understand it. And if they have a question, they just ask the question. It's not like adults are, where they just kind of, if they have questions, they don't ask, and they just kind of internalize whatever bad feelings they feel or whatever confusion they feel. My sister married a divorced man. His ex-wife has a girlfriend. They've lived together for years. My niece doesn't even think of it. Just, I have a mom and a dad live together, and my brother's mom lives with the lady, and that's as complex as it gets. Yeah, they're very understanding. They're accepting. They accept reality for what it is, really. And they don't... It's just like a matter of fact. It really doesn't have to be that complicated. I was sort of not used to change as a kid, so at a young age, I was just inherently homophobic. Oh, was it just like it didn't line up with how you understood the world? So was it like... How do you say it? It was like upsetting to like see something that didn't line up with your worldview. Yeah. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from too. Like, I'm painting with broad strokes. Generally, kids are pretty understanding, although that can always, there are always exceptions to that. And of course, people learn and change as they get older. Like when I was younger, I'm still like very emotional and cry easily, but I was a lot more prone to like getting having frustrated crying episodes because like I just couldn't deal with too much emotional stimulation. Yeah, the irony of turning out to be gay and trans. It's like, honestly, oh my god, Draco just like jumped down. Draco like switches between napping on the ledge near the window and like napping on the floor. Like he is literally just like laying on the carpet next to the window now. But I get that too, because I don't know about any of y'all who are like LGBTQ, but when I was younger, I was kind of homophobic and more transphobic than anything, really, because I think it was it was an internalized transphobia. I think because there was like a block in my mind. I was trying not to accept myself or trying not to acknowledge the fact that I was trans. The fact that other people were trans and were able to express themselves and stuff just made me feel really bad. Mostly about myself, but because I was so young, I was like envious of them, but I didn't realize it. So that just turned into like internalized transphobia. So not really a thing that I'm proud of, but looking back on it now, I see like, oh, maybe I was upset with the people around me being trans because I was jealous that they were able to come to terms with those feelings, and I wasn't. Oh yeah, in this run right now, I'm mostly just trying to train Nice Nature to be, I'm trying to train a better Nice Nature for my stadium team. Oh no, I want to go here, but the failure rate is too high. I feel like since I haven't been streaming as often nowadays, it's gotten harder for me to just kind of like make casual banter on stream. I'm slowly reverting back to my my caveman days, or my hermit days, where I would just like not talk to anyone except for maybe like 1 or 2 people. Mostly just Draken. So it's just like, oh, social interaction? How do I do that again? I'm a constant hermit except for online. Yeah, I feel that. I'm a constant hermit even online. Like, y'all... If y'all have ever wondered, why doesn't... you probably haven't, because, like, it's probably just me thinking about this too much. If y'all have ever wondered, like, oh... I never really see Doodle anywhere, and Doodle doesn't DM me or anything. And you ever wondered what, like, oh, maybe it's just me? Like, maybe Doodle just doesn't like talking to me? No, that's with everyone. I don't message anyone. Unless they message me first. Maybe occasionally I'll message someone if I make a specific effort to try and reach out to people more, but that only really happens in bursts. I was pretty soon open to it, I think. My family was not really talking badly about any LGBT things when I was young. Some LGBT hate things sprouted in the mind of my father with time, though. Yeah, that really sucks, though, that he's gotten, like, more hateful as time went on. But I'm glad that, like, you didn't have that much, you weren't... Your environment wasn't filled with that growing up. Just start going slowly insane over the course of stream and immerse yourself in a self-fabricated bit where you play all the characters. That's what I do? Wait, what characters? Like, the Uma characters? Or just, like, characters in terms of, a friend group? Like, oh, I'm this... The characters in the bit you invent. That's what you do, yeah! And then you can just, like, that's all the social interaction you need. I first heard of asexuality when I was 14, 15. It opened the thing for myself also. You were like, oh shit, that's a thing? I don't have to be, like, sexually interested in anything, even though that's, like, what people say, assume is the norm? Doodle fucking hates me. Yeah, I hate every single one of you. That's why I don't talk to you guys. Just kidding. I don't hate you guys. The reason why I still stream and make an effort to try and post and be social every so often is because I like you guys. I like interacting with you guys. If not, I would just be avoiding you guys all the time. Ban soon, counting your days. Me banning everyone from chat. Just kidding. I would not do that. Binary gender was a very concrete subject growing up, so there was the worry, boy equals ugly. Only one or the other. Yeah, like the whole, me learning about, like, gender fluidity and non-binary stuff was definitely an eye-opener, and I think, so there's some people who are like, oh, non-binary or gender fluidity is fake, it's only for people who can't make up their mind, whatever. And, you know, I will say that, well, I do identify as non-binary transmasc, but I can see the use of, you know, pronouns like they, them being a good way to test the waters in terms of your gender, because sometimes you're not sure if you're non-binary or fully one of the binary, or you're mostly one of the binary but not quite. And a lot of people are like, they treat non-binary genders like how they treat bisexuality, where it's like, oh, it's only for undecisive people or whatever, and it's only like a gateway to being fully binary trans or something like that. I think that's the wrong, that's not a good view to have. And it discourages people from, you know, experimenting, because through experimentation is how you find your end goal, right? It's not 0 or 100%. And I think that view is just very harmful. I think that's a fucking hateful view, yeah. Like, who cares if someone like switches their pronouns like every week or whatever. There are people who are like, oh, they're not really trans or whatever, or like, oh, new pronouns this week or whatever. I mean, like, they're not doing anything to you. It's just their way of, you know, expressing their self. Gateway drug to being gay. Oh, what the horror! Being gay. Okay, I will help you with doing the bit, Doodle. Hello, I am Umamusume. Hello, who? I am a horse that runs. What you do? How do you do? I do not understand. Oh god. Now that's bringing up memories of when I would roleplay in like middle school. Yeah, they're not freaky enough, and that's hateful. Honestly, like, y'all, I feel like you are not a happy person. Like, the people who have that view, I feel, are not happy. And they take that anger and sadness out on other people who are just trying to be happy. Internally, I am a genderless golem covered in moss, but I have a shell that resembles a metamorphosed butterfly man. Yes, you go, butterfly man. More people just need to learn to not fucking care. Even if you don't subscribe to those beliefs, why do you care? Yeah, it's like you care too much about what other people are doing. Like, why not just, like, focus on living your own life in a happy way? But I think it's because they're unhappy with their lives, so they don't want to think about it, and they gotta focus on other people. Honestly. Like, at least that's how I felt when I was younger. It's like I was not happy with my life. I was not open with myself. So I took it out on other people. Well, I didn't, like, say these things to other people, but I felt these feelings that were transphobic or homophobic because I was not accepting of myself. So it's like, maybe, like, look to yourself and see what you gotta figure out there. In the end, I just hope that people can be the best versions of themselves. Yeah, it's like, oh, if I can't be accepting of myself, I don't want other people to accept themselves. Yeah. I saw this gay person at the store. Oh, what'd they do to you? Nothing. They were just being happy, and I can't allow them to be happy because I'm not happy. If I'm not happy, no one can be happy. You know, I don't know if, Bebop, I don't know if you still play JP after, Global came out, but every so often, I still try to keep up with my dailies and stuff in JP, just in case Global dies. I really hope it doesn't. It seems like it's doing really well, but, you know, just in case. And, okay, you still log in for the dailies? Yeah, whenever I play career in JP now, I'm just like, oh my god, it's so much better in JP. I can't wait till the future scenarios can't come out and, like, all the quality of life things. Like, the skip function is so much better. Like, it actually shortens everything a lot better. The button that shows you the results of each of the choices, you know, just all that stuff. I really miss that. Also Stadium, of course, the Stadium skip. Yeah, the URA update in JP makes global URA look like ass. Yeah, because there's, like, extra shit. Like, extra stuff that you can do. There's, Happy Meeks, like, companion stuff, the extra skills, yeah. Literally the plot of a Courage episode, Dr. Zalos, dude, was unhappy and had unhappy bombs to make everyone unhappy too. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Yeah, the stat cap increases too. But also, a lot of it is just like, I've had more time in JP to just build up free currency and do all those free rolls, and so I just have more of an arsenal of like support cards that are really helpful. So I kind of miss that too. I'm just like, oh no, I only have like a 3 or what was it? A 1 or 2 limit broken, or a 3 limit broken SR card for this one thing. Like, I'm so used to having what is it? Sweep Tosho. Like, the Sweep Tosho speed card is really good for a while. And I only have her at like 1 limit broken, and I'm just like, ah! I wish she was like max limit broken, like in my JP account. Yeah, that too. I'm really looking forward to Global getting limit break. Yeah, limit break crystals. I'm looking forward to that too. And also like the updated daily shop and everything. Yeah. I'm really feeling the being in a support point hell and money hell, because we're still trying to level up all our cards, right? And there's never enough money and support points to go around. Oh yeah, daily shop not stacking. Yeah, it's so ass. Cause like you gotta like cancel the countdown if you want another daily shop haul to come in. But like you can't. Yeah. It just doesn't stack. Oh, 38%. Do we do this? This is so good, I swear, if we fail. No! No! Oh no, and this is like the bad injury scene. Shit. I forget what the fail rate is for each of the choices. I know that the bottom choice has a very small chance of not failing, so... The bottom is like more of a gamble. Oops. Oops. Okay, we're fucked. Unless we get really lucky. Oh, holy shit! Time to shoot her? No, we might be able to save this. We're so back. That healed so much HP. What? Nice nature is good at shogi? You know, I played chess recently for the first time in a while, and I actually... So, Draken really likes chess, and she's been really wanting to play chess with me. So she was like, okay, let's play chess. And I thought I was doing so badly, but she kind of fucked up too, so I ended up winning against her. And it felt so good, man. Like, I didn't realize it was this good to win a game of chess. So I'm probably gonna be playing chess every so often with her from now on. Cause like for me, I have this bad habit of just assuming I'm gonna lose. So you know, when you go in, when you have that type of attitude, you feel like you don't want to play at all. But she was like, please play with me, and I'm like, okay, just one game. But then I won, and I was like, oh shit, it's possible. I can actually win against her, even though she's not going easy on me. Yeah, you feel infinitely superior to your enemy because you, like, outsmarted them. Yeah, when you win a chess game, you win it all. You win life. She likes shogi a lot. One of her fun facts is that she always protects her lance pieces in shogi. Really? Is there, like, some kind of underlying meaning to that? Like, what does that, imply? Yeah, win this game of shogi. Also, I didn't realize that Sakura Bakshino was such an airhead until I played through her career and could actually understand what was going on. Ah, since the lance only moves forward. Yeah, Bakshino is straight goofy. Yeah, she's kind of... She's a stupid. She's a stupid, but, you know, I love her for it. Yeah, practice poor is gone. Oh, okay. Can I don't know. I want to up my mood. Oh, hell yeah! Hell yeah! Full mood and a wisdom training. God, I hate that she has a race in the middle of summer. Fucking hell. Nice nature. Sakura Bakshino also has a race in the middle of summer. Please. Okay, let's watch the race. She has a main menu interaction with Biko, where you can find out she apparently does her Bakshin patrols like 24 hours a day. When does she sleep? Honestly, I can see her like having micro sleeps like while standing up. Okay, you can do it, nice nature. I also played through Maya no Top Gun's career. Well, first I played through Air Group's career, and I like Air Group a lot more now. I enjoyed her. Umamusume story. I played through Maya no Top Gun's career, and I can see why she's so popular now. I think she's cute, but her career is way too romantically tinged. I can see why she's so popular now, because she does the whole, like, I'll make you fall in love with me, trainer, but, like, girl, you're a kid. Although it is interesting that, like, they never state the age of the Umamusume, because apparently they just age, like, really weirdly compared to humans. She just redirects all her brain cells and converts them into sleep, I think. The Bakshin patrols are her way of sleeping. She's very idle-headed. Yeah. She gives off that, kind of like Smart Falcon. Yeah, I'll capture your heart. And I think part of it is because she wants to be more adult, so she tries to do the... She tries to seem more adult by being like, oh, I'm a mature woman who's gonna make you fall in love with me because that's what mature women do. I think it's just like a very childish type of outlook. Hoplite being like, ugh. Yeah, nice nature won. But yeah, the whole Umamusume age thing definitely got me, I definitely questioned it a lot more in Maruzensky's career, because I played through her career because I got her. And I'm just like, girl, everyone calls you like an older woman. She says like, oh, I'm the adult here. Yeah, she's like fucking 30 years old, but like, there's that one comic where there's her and Super Creek, and Super Creek's like, oh, I just want to pamper someone, and like Maruzensky's like, oh, I want to be pampered, and they have like drinks in front of them that look like alcoholic drinks, but then there's a note that says they're drinking juice. And I'm like, why do you have to... These girls are like, they look like they're adults, man. Like, don't... Okay, I gotta show you guys Super Creek. for the people who don't know who Super Creek looks like in Maruzensky, these ladies look like full-blown adults, okay? And they act like adults. But, like, they're Umamusume, and, they age kind of weirdly from what I understand, like, the lore. They never specify their ages. Yeah, I think there's definitely a spectrum of where their ages are supposed to lie. But they had to, like, say that they're drinking juice and not alcohol. So I'm like, okay, so are they not 20? Are they not legally allowed to drink alcohol? Maruzensky is very pretty. Yeah, let me see. Trainee. Here's... This is Maruzensky. It might be censorship. I know that, at least last I checked, I know that in Japan you're not supposed to depict underage people drinking alcohol or being under the influence of something like alcohol. But that's if they're underage. So it's like under 20, I mean, because the legal age to drink is 20. They do that for vodka too, but vodka also feels like she falls more squarely. Yeah, she seems more like underage to drink because, well, one, she can't drive. Like, they state that, oh, she can't drive a motorcycle. So that kind of like makes her seem more like a teen. But Maruzensky can drive, and they refer to her as the adult in various situations when she's interacting with other Umamusume. So, it's just weird. And then there's Super Creek. I got her recently. And she's supposed to be like really mommy. Her character is literally like, she's the mommy. Horsey he is. You ever play Goo Goo Babies with your life on the line, trainer? Wait, what's Goo Goo Babies? Although I can see, you know, Super Creek being more of like just a very mature looking under 20-year-old, but Maruzensky is absolutely like 30. I have not seen that. What is Goo Goo Babies? Let me look that up. It's one of her events on her story. She says some shit like, trainee Waney, I wanna play Google. Okay, we gotta play through her, well, I don't know if we'll do it today, but I gotta play through her event then. Because I have not played through her career yet. That sounds so fucking funny. To be fair, they are horse girls, so it has something to do with that they're not fully human. I think so. I think that's how they're getting away with it. Because like, oh, they're horse girls and also they age differently. Because there are some horse girls that are like Simbali Rudolph. I mean, like, these horse girls, some of the horses had their careers back in like the 70s or the 80s or something. And this is like present day, so it's been a while. Some of these girls have been in this academy for like a decade. Localization is wild for her. I feel like they had a lot of fun with it. I feel like the localization team had a lot of fun just like localizing this game in general. Like, let's see. Like, Taiki Shuttle. They had a lot of fun with Taiki Shuttle. Her being like the southern Texas cowgirl archetype. Yeah, in Umamusume lore, Oguri Cap is considered an old legend, but she's still at Tracen, so they're just like forever in Tracen after they retire. So there's that. They also had fun with Maruzensky because they use like, she uses a bunch of 80s slang because that's her whole thing, is like, she's a retro girl. Who's kind of like the mentor to everyone because she's like one of the OG One of the oldest horses in this game, I think, in terms of her real life counterpart. And I think she had her career in the 70s or 80s or something. Yeah, let me see. Maruzensky career. In the... Let's see. I think in the 70s. So she uses stuff like groovy. Like, she uses a lot of slang from the 70s. And she goes like, oh yeah, I'm all hip with what the kids are into these days. And then she does like shit from the 70s and people were like, oh, how nostalgic from the 70s. She's like, what? That's not hip anymore? But yeah, she's fun. It's definitely been very fun, like, reading through all the stories. I still have to get through all the Umamusume stories. Oh, I need to get through Tokai Teiya. I did not notice that this came up. Yeah, these three I haven't read through yet, because I try to read through the ones when they, open up. Taiki Shuttle has a fun detail as one of her main menu voice lines, where she mentions that she can pay attention if she tries to, and then ends up going stare stare, which is a reference to an overseas race she had, where the stands were closer to the track and the jockey noticed the horse seemed to be looking around and getting distracted a lot. Oh, that's so cute! I love horse racing. You know, I never thought that I would get into horse racing, but this game got me a lot more into it than I thought I ever would. And I think that's probably the case for a lot of people. Why does this look like Wii Sports? Wait, does it look like Wii Sports now? Also, hey Start Dash, welcome on in. How you doing? Alright, let's continue with our career. Oh, the green? What do you mean by the green? You mean like up here? I wish my copy of Wii Sports looked like this same. Oh no. Okay, that's not good enough to risk a fucking 43%, but they have 2 hints! Fuck, why is the timing always so bad? The round buttons? Oh, you mean like at the main menu? What accent they're trying. So I commend the localization people for trying to have distinct accents for the distinct accents in the game, because I think the horse girls that have accents are Taiki Shuttle, Yuki no Bijin, Tamamo Cross, and Special Week at the moment, and they do try to make all their accents look distinct in terms of the text. I know that Taiki Shuttle is supposed to be like Texan accent. I don't know what Tamamo Cross and Yuki no Bijin are supposed to be. And also Special Week. I guess because I'm not really familiar with the different English accents myself and how they're represented in text. I'm fine, and you? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Welcome on in. We are playing a Horse Girl game. Yeah, Special Week is like a country bumpkin, so general Southern, I think. Yeah. But not as strong as like Yeehaw Texas Taiki. My, I wonder what I should headcanon which state Special Week is from. In terms of her accent. Like, maybe like Louisiana. No, Louisiana has a really strong accent. Maybe like the Carolinas. Yeah, Tamamo seems rather southern too. I wonder if Tamamo should be like from Louisiana. But Yukino Bijin, her accent is really thick. Like, what's the state with the thickest accent? Aren't they Japanese? Yeah, but when they try to localize the game, I think they try to equate the various Japanese accents or dialects that they speak into English accents. Tamamo is Kansai, so we gotta find the equivalent. Yeah, because I know that there are northern accents too in the US. Also, it could be like... I wonder if we could also do like British accents too. Like accents in the United Kingdom. Like, oh, what if one of them has like an Irish accent? Okay, I gotta look up this one. I don't know what this choice does. This one. Northern states have accents? Yeah! Like New Jersey has an accent. Wait, what if Tamamo Cross is from New Jersey? Like, there's a New Jersey accent, there's an accent in Pennsylvania, there is a New York accent, too. There's accents in New York, in New York City, and the New York countryside. The cowboy accent? We already have a, one of the characters is already, like, officially, like, a cowgirl, Texas girl, so... We already got that covered. New Jersey might be kind of close. Kansai Ben is more casual and energetic, so it's not far off. Yeah. Yeah, like either like New Jersey or like Philly. The Philly accent for the Philly. Now I wonder what Yukino Bijin would be, because Yukino Bijin... Let me see. Tohoku? A Tohoku accent? I don't know what the fuck that is. Tohoku. If I had to settle on Tamamo Cross, yeah, maybe a Boston accent. I can get along with that. Tamamo Cross is the Boston accent. Make sure you train up your energy and guts. Yeah, because so if we had to choose an accent from the United States that would represent Yukino Bijin's, I assume it would be an accent that if heard by another like American who lived in a state without like a very thick accent, they would not understand what the fuck that person was saying. Because Yukino Bijin's accent is so thick that it can sometimes be really hard for another Japanese person to understand. Yeah, Tamamo Cross is from Boston now. She's a Bostonian. Yeah, Louisiana Deep South swamp type shit. Yeah, Yukino Bijin would be the Louisiana one. Our state has that weird diversion of a different accent in the north than in the south. It confuses a lot of people who don't live in the US. Yeah, it does. And people don't really realize that. She's damn near speaking Creole instead of English. Yeah, there's like that one comic where like one of the characters, she says like a word and one of the characters is like, huh? What the fuck are you saying? I wonder if that would be the same for like Akita-ben too, if there was a character that ever spoke Akita-ben. Because Akita-ben is another one of those accents or dialects where no one else in Japan will probably understand what you're saying. And Akita is pretty much like, it's a very rural area. Doesn't she say yeppers in that one coma? Yes, that's the comic that I'm referring to, where she says yeppers. I don't know. I've never heard someone say yeppers either. Is that... Were they trying to, like... do something specific with that? Like, is there a state that says... Is there an accent where people say yeppers a lot more? 2% failure? I swear, if we fail, I'm gonna eat my face. Okay. I didn't have to eat my face. I think it's just supposed to be such an absurd-ass thing to say, yeah, where someone looks at you and is like, did I hear you right? Like, yeppers! Thank you for the quote, Cries. Yes, we'll forever remember that today is the day that I didn't eat my face when I said I would, if something happened. Karun looks so comfy right now. Yay, we got the bundle of carrots. Alternative timeline where Doodle ate his face. I feel like that would be the worst timeline. Wait, how many fans do I have right now? 80k? Okay, that should be good. Hey Draken, welcome on in! Are you still at work? Are you stopping in from work? It's Goo Goo Baby's time, Draken. Do you want to be my Goo Goo Baby partner? Pop, pop. I'll take that as a yes. Guys, it's official. I'm gonna be playing Goo Goo Babies with Draken later. Yeah, I'm trying to train a better nice nature right now, just because the one that had the highest rating that I was using in Stadium, I think she only had like, less than 400 stamina. I don't know how many healing skills that I gave her, but maybe not enough, or they weren't consistent enough. So she like consistently would not rank, which is bad. Like, it's not the end of the world if you don't get like first place or something, but if you don't get top 5, then that makes your points suffer a lot. You can have the job, make the food, and clean the house if you want. Hey! Hey! Wait, what do you mean making the food? Are you making food today? Also, I make more of the food in this house. Please, Uma Gods, let me pull Cheerleader, Nice Nature, and Global. Oh, I have both Cheerleader, Nice Nature, and New Year's Nice Nature in my JP account, and I just hope that I get at least one of them in Global. Now, that's not part of Goo Goo Babies. Yeah, we don't clean in Goo Goo Babies. Oh, making a joke about being baby. Okay, so you'll be the baby in Goo Goo Babies. I see. What? I wanted to be the baby. Oh shit, I forgot to heal up all the way. I didn't realize it was that close to being, summer. Fuck. Okay, wisdom training. Ooh. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Usually whenever I have to make these kinds of rolls, I like close my eyes a little bit so I don't see. Because you can always tell if you failed if the screen starts shining as soon as you click, because you know, especially if it's like a friendship training. Damn, my stamina supports really need to be in stamina more. I have 2 of them. Why aren't they going in the stamina? That Tachyon Wisdom card is so goated. It was still meta to use the full limit broken version 3 years later for wit decks. Yeah, I remember so that's why I prioritized leveling it up, especially since I max limit broke it. Because I remember using that card, like, in year 3. When I didn't have any cards that would, you know, fit the skills. Or I didn't have cards that were limit broken enough if they were SSR. Because, yeah, her specialty rate is so high. And also she has a skill point bonus, so she really helps with, like, getting extra skills. Why do you gotta do this to me? Oh, I'm not doing that. We're so close to the end. But yeah, let me see. What is... Yeah, skill point bonus. Specialty priority. And training effectiveness, too. Like, she just has really good, like, really good attributes all around. Also, it's Agnes Tachyon. Yeah, Bebop, I don't know if you watched the movie, the Umamusume Door to a New Era movie, but I did, and it made me love Tachyon even more. That movie is really good. I loved how, like, over the top she was in it. Yay, max level up skill for now. I haven't, but I know it's made people really like Tachyon on Twitter. Yeah, I can see why after watching the movie. I put off watching it for a while, even after it came out on Blu-ray. And like you could get rips from it online, but yeah, it was just really good. And the directing is really good too. Like, it's not just good animation, like the directing is pretty good. Okay, let's hope that this is enough to get by without buying skills. Okay. Like, I try not to buy skills until the very end, but sometimes you gotta. Especially if it's like they run a lot of long distance races. Ooh! Yes, thank you! Me seeing a stack like that, and I'm just like, ooh, the dopamine. Why don't you win this much in Stadium, Nice Nature? Like, she like crushes in career, and then in Stadium, she's just like, ah. Yeah, I'll focus on this. Okay, nice. She should. I have all my retries available, so she should be able to make this. Let's watch the race. Sometimes I like to watch the last race, or like if I'm playing through a career and there's a really important race with like plot significance, I'll watch the race. Apparently there's like a hidden stat boost in career that explains that discrepancy between career and stadium. What, really? What kind of stat boost is it? And also, maybe because, like, the other... She's just like, ooh, going across. It probably helps that, like, the other girls that you're racing against aren't as high ranked, I guess, compared to people in career. But it would also make sense if there's, like, a stat boost in career. I didn't even learn about it until recently. It's like, what, 400 points worth of invisible stat boosts to the different stats? What? Oh shit. That's good. That makes sense then. You can do it, Nice Nature! Coming up on the final corner. It's not really looking good for Nice Nature right now. She's really far back. Oh, wait. She's just coming up on the outside. Oh my god. That was so close. I don't think she got it, but cheering for Rice Shower and Nice Nature. Yeah, Rice Shower is a good deal. She was third by a head and a nose. I think it's why people are able to get away with 200 stamina Tachyon in career with skills, but it falls apart in stadium. That might be why too, because normally I'm like, oh, if she's able to do like medium or long distance races in career, I don't prioritize investing in stamina for stadium, but then in stadium she just like constantly doesn't place, and I'm like, what? But that makes sense. So you have to like really invest in stamina more than you would think. 18th place? What the fuck? God, I didn't give her any skills. Oh, she's like pushing through. Oh no, she's stuck. Oh no. She did so badly there. What the fuck? The localized names of the racing strategies got me same. Because there's like front runner, pace chaser, late surger, end closer. But I'm so used to it being like, okay, so runner is fine, but it doesn't say runner here, it says front. And then leader, betweener, chaser. But chaser is part of pace chaser, right? So it's like, what the fuck? It's all mixed up in my head. I get you though, yeah, because Chaser's no longer the back anymore. At least Frontrunner is still like the same. Please. Nice nature. I thought you could do this. Okay, coming up on the outside. You can do it. You can do it. Oh. Yes! Fuck yeah. You don't have to go to the glue factory, nice nature. I can use you. Okay, let's just hope that I can learn some stamina skills. Okay, let's watch the concert. Umapyoi, umapyoi, umapyoi. Yeah, head pat for nice nature. Good job, nice nature. It's so weird how she doesn't have her racing uniform yet. Hell yeah. I'm really glad that each character has singing tracks for at least this song. Doki 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 doki. Ooh, rice shower. I see you like rice shower. Hajimete. She's so cute. Peak character design. I agree. I really like her character design. I like the whole bangs covering her eye, and then just like her dress and everything really. The like rose motifs and like the assassin look. Alright, let's see how many skill points we got. Okay, it's looking alright. It's a fucking S on Pace Chaser, because I think this came from her? What? No, where did the S in Pace Chaser come from? Oh, maybe from this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dressed like she's at a funeral assassination because she killed the Triple Crown attempt by Bourbon. Yeah, she assassinated Bourbon's Triple Crown. Okay, I can buy this. $323 versus $342. $342. think I have enough for... Okay, which one is better in terms of... Corner... I forget, do you know this, Bebop? Do you know if the generic, like, straightaways and corner skills activate only once, or do they activate multiple times? I feel like I heard somewhere that they can activate multiple times in a race. Versus, like, this one where it would only activate once, but I'm not sure. I think they can proc multiple times. Okay, so maybe I'll just go for this one. Anyway, it'll activate at least once, and they cost the same amount, so... her story where she wins and is just like, wait, why is everyone bummed? Why is no one celebrating? It's so good. Yeah, I remember... So I haven't read the localized version of it, but I remember reading in Japanese, and I was just like, no, Rice, no, you tried your best. It's okay, it's okay. There. But yeah, it was just like, it's heart-wrenching to read. B+. It's so hard to get like an A or higher ranked Umamusume when you're trying to actually invest in her stamina. Because then you split where you're hitting between speed, stamina, and wit instead of just like speed and wit like some builds do for like short distance. Yeah, hitting A is kind of rough in the meta right now. Yeah, unless you're like a whale. But even if you're a whale, I feel like it's still hard. Like, Euro finals, the scenario is just really rough. Also, I'm really glad that they lowered the cap for, Wait, let me just get her in here. I'm really glad that they lowered the cap for like the total amount of points that you can get in the event. Not that I'm gonna hit the cap. I mean, I'm pretty high already. But they lowered it from like 1.5 mil points to 700k points. Cause I'm like, y'all, it's really suffering to gain points at the moment for events. Because they haven't done the whole quality of life thing. So you have to include the event bonus cards in your deck for your run, which can really hurt your chances for like making builds. Because these cards aren't the best, or aren't great. Yeah, I can't even use the double event points thing yet, so it's really slow. I'm like, who the fuck is hitting 1.5 mil points? I feel bad for anyone who tried that. Like, people who really want to be 100%. Basically not having a life. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be spinning until I guarantee getting these. But I've already gone through 6 cards, so... Me talking about not having a life and me being like, oh, I'm 6 cards through the event and I have 358k points. Me like, oh, I have a life. The unemployed life. Yeah, just 9 to 5 Uma runs. Can my job be just like playing Umamusume? Okay, let's do a stadium run to see how our new Nice Nature holds up. Although she could just like not run really well this time, just because of how inconsistent it is. I'm not at the point where I have enough parfaits where I feel comfortable using them yet, especially with like, I don't have great girls running at the moment. Oof. Oh, she placed? She placed at least. But you're getting paid by Twitch to play Umamusume? I don't know if I am, honestly. I mean, I did play ads earlier, but I don't even know how much you can get from ads. I just assume it's like a minuscule amount. Okay. How much do I have to spend here? So the next card that I want to level up is probably this one, just for my wisdom dex. And I kind of want to level this up, but it's just so expensive to level up cards to 50. Like, look at that! Holy shit, 60k and 121k? I don't have that kind of currency right now. I do not. Alright. Let me see, do I want to do another run? So there's some girls who I haven't done their careers yet because I've been focused on like building up my stadium team. I haven't done Winning Ticket, Majiro, Ryan, Matikane Fukukitaru. I think that's it, just these 3 or 4. But they're all medium long distance, late surgers, or pace chasers. So they don't really fill in a niche that I need at the moment. I think I'm gonna end stream here though, just because today was meant to be a quick stream. Because I got plans later today. But thank you guys for stopping by. Oh shit! I didn't even realize that I still had that overlay. A new donation from Opa. Wait, how much did you donate, Opa? Thank you so much. Wait. Let me look at my Ko-fi. Yeah, thank you for being here. It's really fun to geek out over Umamusume. I was gonna mispronounce that. I've gotten in the habit of mispronouncing it. Umamusume with you guys. Thank you for the $3! Payment for Umamusume playage. Thank you. I appreciate being played. I'm being paid to play Umamusume. But yeah, thank you guys. Hopefully I can stream again next week. I hope y'all have a great rest of your Friday. Thank y'all again. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.